Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Watch this. Oh, yeah, awesome. Thank you very much, sir. Guess where I'm at? At an amazing restaurant not far from today's filming here in Wayzata. Long Lake. I don't know which one to call it. But yeah, the restaurant's called Lotus Garden, and I'm pretty much hooked on their amazing Kung Pao chicken. Oh yeah. All right, so let's dig down into the meat and potatoes of why we're here today. I was recently asked by Omar Castillo. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, Omar, because I've seen it or heard it pronounced Castillo, 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 Castillo. I'll just go with Omar. Anyhow, I am wanting to share some information with you guys for a question that he recently asked me, and it was, when you put passion into something, is it noticed? And that is actually a double answer. And the answer would be yes, and the answer would be no. But the bigger question about that is, does it matter? Do other people need to notice what you put into your craft or your final product or their experience with you? Do your other colleagues, do your clients, do your friends and family, do their opinions really matter at the end of the day with what you're creating? You know, I think it really depends on where you're at in your craft and in your career. I have been down both. And again, I'm sharing this from personal experience and other people that I've known in the industry as well. So this isn't just like the end all, that's the final answer. There's a lot of different ways it can go. But seriously, I think the main thing that a creative person needs to continue to focus on is, what does it matter to you individually? Did you complete your project to the best of your abilities? Did you deliver an amazing experience? Were you giving the most value for what you were paid, or what was negotiated or bargained upon or bartered for the opportunity that you're working on? You know, there's an old saying, and Jim Rohn really drove it in, and it is, when people think that they're paid X per hour, you're not paid by the hour. You're really not. And I want to bring this all together for you so it helps you understand where this point is coming from. You're not paid by the hour. You're paid for the value of what you bring to the hour that you are hired to do. And at that point, I think it's a pretty clear understanding that whoever it is that you're working for values the passion that you put into your project, because they've hired you. So they've contracted you for X for that particular hour. But further than that, at the end of the day, do you think that you've put in the passion for your project, your craft, your shoot, your film, your writing, your painting, whatever it is that you're doing? Do you think that you've put in your passion? Or are you operating as a paycheck player? Are you just operating on a very autonomous mental plateau? And if that's where you're at, then that's something that needs to be reevaluated for what it is that you're doing. But if you're operating from the position of your heart first, and then you're operating from the mind, you will always have your passion viewed in your work, in the experience that you're delivering, because everybody can see your heart. Everybody can see it if you're wearing it right here on your cuff. They can see it if you're wearing it out there with everybody else. That's truly where it falls down to, is, does it matter? And if it does matter to you, then are you delivering that particular level of experience? Because if that passion is important to you and other people's opinions are important to you, then you've got to make sure that those are all symbiotic, that it all comes together evenly and perfectly, because if one is off from the other, then the passion that you're looking to deliver will be missed. It will be lost in translation. And that's the worst thing that you can have happen, is that you would have fall off, you would have a miscommunicated idea. And the reality is, from my perspective as a photographer, the more that I can be in tune with my talent, the more that I can be in line with what I am doing, and the more that I can operate not only from the heart, but from an unconscious, conscious state of mind, then I don't need to worry about those things. The passion for what I do and what I love will shine through to my clients, to my friends, to my family, whoever it is that's going to see me. And I think it's pretty evident when people see me work with them that it's not just David's just over in the corner, click, 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 taking pictures, taking pictures, taking pictures. That's so not the case. It's very much based on, I've got to do what I love. This is not just a paycheck to me. And I really hope that if you guys are going to be out there and you're going to be shooting and filming and really wanting to deliver that level, then you've got to really make sure that you are a master of your craft. And then also, when it comes down to being a master of your craft, other people's opinions, they're not, I don't want to say not as important, but the level of importance changes, because that's when they share their opinion of the experience that you've brought to the table. What's really cool is that their opinions will just be like the extra icing on the cake. So it's no longer a matter of did they see your passion that you are putting into your project, your photo shoot, the film that you're working on, whatever it is that you're doing, that's evident. But their opinion just adds to it. So that's, in a way, that also becomes your payment, because you're getting that immediate feedback from your client on how they perceived you. And remember that perception is 99% of communication. The other 1% is just X. It's random. That a lot of different other factors fall into it. But how somebody perceives you will also play a big part in whether or not your passion is being delivered, that it is being viewed. And so many people can miss the boat on that. It's just like person A is having a great day, and then person B is having a great day. But person A and person B have two ways on their own individual personalities of delivering to another individual how their good day is coming along. So person A might be having a great day and talks to somebody, and that person, the person that's receiving the language, the body language, the communication, is able to perceive that good day. But then you have person B who's having a great day. Connectivity issues. Anyhow, person B, due to poor wireless connections, we're trying to reconnect for you. So anyways, try and wrap it up, because it looks like the storms that are rolling through right now are really affecting the connection. There's been massive electricity and electrical storms going through here. But as I was saying, person B might be having a great day, but as they're communicating to the person that is receiving, they may not know how to communicate effectively. They may be having a great day, but they just come across like, I'm having a good day. And then you have person A, let's say person A is like me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, was that amazing? Wow, and, oh wow, oh. You know, and it's like, now then that's obviously the complete polar opposite. It's very dichotomous. And that's me being me, just super cartoon animated. But that's just me, that's just who I'm comfortable with. But it is pretty obvious at that point that somebody is able to understand and see and receive my passion for what it is that I'm doing. And that comes from really being a master at your craft. So there's a lot of different components for that. Does another person's opinion on whether or not they see the passion that you're putting into it matter to you? That's something that you need to ask yourself, and you need to have a real deep down heart to heart about that, because in my opinion, the person's opinion that matters to me at the end of the day for a photo shoot or a job is my client. Everybody else, I hope that they are able to receive the experience that I delivered positively and consistent as well. But if it's like friends and family and you're out there having a great time, commonly friends and family are the first people that are going to go. Can't tell you how many times way back in the day I was shooting and people would be like, well, I wanted to hire a real photographer. I wanted to hire a professional photographer. Those are things that you may experience. That comes with time, and you just got to you have to take it and go, just dust it off your shoulders. You really don't need to pay attention to that. Your opinion matters the most at the end of the day for your craft. And if you are 100% satisfied with the experience you've delivered, with the product that you've delivered, that's what matters. That really is what matters. So, like Omar asked me, does somebody's perception of the passion you put into it matter, and is it seen? It falls upon the individual that's creating the work. It falls upon the individual that's putting their passion into it. I hope everybody can see that I'm having a great time. I hope that other creatives are able to communicate their passion articulately and in a manner that is well received. Because that's the other thing, you've got to make sure that you're working with clients that are on the same level as you. Seriously, like really seriously. I mean, there's me, like crazy hair, I'm growing it out because I'm doing this while I'm waiting for the rest of my body to go like this. And then there's my animated personality. So I'm looking for people that are going to work with me and want to work with me, that will receive my personality well and receive my passion well. And my passion for what I put into it is evident. But then again, there's the other type of person that's just like, I'm a bookkeeper, I'm a robot. I'm so not the right person for that particular client, but there are other people that are out there that they can work on that particular level and they're received perfectly. That might be the right client for you. No, it's the internet is killing me. The internet universe is breaking me down. But there's a lot of factors to consider about whether or not people see your passion. But the main thing is, does it matter? Think about that, you guys. But the more that you can master your craft, the more you can really put into what you're doing, the more people are really going to see it. They really, really will. And operate as close to possible in an unconscious, conscious state of mind. That's bliss. It's total bliss. You don't have to think. You really don't. You're able to handle anything that is thrown at you. And all the technicalities of what it is that you do, it all fades away. You're operating from a state of mind and heart that is symbiotic. And it's communicated, it flows, it shows. People can receive it. And if you got the right client in front of you, dude, it's amazing. It's absolutely, absolutely amazing. If you want to see how people's passion can be communicated, go on YouTube, watch your favorite bands perform, watch your favorite DJs, watch your favorite people in theater and see how they connect with the people that are watching them. I get a kick out of watching a lot of the great masters in the music industry, from AC/DC to Van Halen to just so many different people, Above and Beyond, Duran Duran, John B. There's so many amazing people out there, and they operate, it's evident, they operate from a state of mind that they don't have to think about what it is that they're doing, and they connect with their fans, they connect with their friends. The passion is obvious, it's right there. When I had photographed Above and Beyond in Orange County at Sutra, when they had their first performance there, they came out just tears streaming down their faces. For the third encore, nobody. Cast has been paused. I'm back. Anyways, Above and Beyond came back out for their third encore, and tears were streaming down their faces. They were very well received. And at the same time, the people in the audience, it was obvious to them that they love what they did. And can you deliver that? Clearly, the people that were in the audience, those fans' opinions mattered to the guys in Above and Beyond, because they want to deliver that complete package, that over-the-top experience that just leaves you in amazement, just leaves you in awe. that's important to them. It's obvious in their work and what they deliver, and it's important to their fans. So for you guys as creatives and as photographers, is it important to you? And if it is, you've got to make sure you reach that level, because that is an amazing state to be in as a professional and as a creative. So I'll keep it pretty short. I got this amazing plate of Kung Pao chicken sitting in front of me, and I've got to eat because I'm starving. And you guys, seriously, get out there, practice your craft. I don't care if it's even riding a unicycle and juggling small kittens. Get out there and be great at it. Be amazing. You know, there's a lot of incredible people that are out there that can show you some inspiration just through their craft. Watch them, learn from them, listen to them, pay attention to the details. And at the end of the day, when you do something, be easy on yourself. Don't kill yourself if you've screwed up or if you've just completely screwed the pooch. But go in prepared. Go in ready to deliver an amazing experience. Go in ready to put your heart and soul into it. No matter if you're in a band and you're performing for 5 people or 50,000 people, pour your heart into it. If you're doing a photo shoot for somebody that did a trade for a basket of apples, pour your heart into it. If you're a filmmaker and you're creating something that is going to pay you $50,000 and then their budget changes and they have $5,000 and you still want to do the job, pour your heart into it. Your passion will shine through because you're going to be aligned with the right client. And if it doesn't shine through, if you know you've got an amazing product and you're happy with it and you're satisfied, that's really what matters, because other people will see it. So guys, that's about it. Omar, thank you very much for sharing your thoughts with me the other night. I really appreciate it. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to be able to quote you for this. That was a great question, and this is a great opportunity to be able to share some of my thoughts and experience with you guys about this. If you have any other questions you want to chat about or discuss, or have me just kind of go, ugh, and put my blonde thoughts into it, feel free to text me here on Facebook. Prefer not. Send me a direct text to my iPhone. You guys know the number. It's all over on social media, or you can email me at david@esquirephotography.com. But texting my iPhone is pretty much the best way to get in touch with me. And that's it. I'm going to eat my Kung Pao chicken, and then I'm going to get back over and do some more filming. So until the next time, this is David Esquire coming to you live from EPHQ Lotus Garden in Wayzata/Long Lake, and not the other way around. You guys know the movie quote, and I will see you soon. Wait, no, wait, Sir Robert Schloss. No, Sir Robert Schultz of Schlossstrasse of Berlin. You're killing me, dude. All right, Bob. What do you want to know, man? We're going into overtime. So what you want to know, Bob? Bob? Hello. Bob? I see you. Hello. Bob? Dun 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 dun. Okay. Real quick. Let's do a real quick recap. Bob just got on. Okay. Bob just got on. Bob, as you know, is an amazing photographer who thinks and sees in geometric patterns that blow me away. He is shooting and filming in Berlin, Germany, and other cities and countries around the world. I've known him for a few years now. He's quite a brilliant man. So he's asking for what he missed. I thought you'd like that, Bob. Bob's here. Anyways, Bob, Omar Castillo asked me a question, whether or not people see the passion that you pour into your project. And in the replay that'll be showing here shortly, there'll be pretty much a semi-short and long-winded explanation about that, but there's a lot of factors that go into whether or not somebody will see the passion that you put into the project that you're working on with your client. And it really shows. I can tell when you're shooting, Bob. Yeah, well, people totally see you. Duh. Yeah, I mean, it's like I watch how you shoot, Bob, and it's amazing. You just blow me away. If you ever want to learn how to, you guys, everybody else that's out there watching or listening, if you ever want to see some amazing, geometrically accurate and inspiring photography, you've got to take a look at Sir Robert Schultz of Schloss. You can tell I'm hungry, man. Let me try that again. Sir Robert Schultz of Schlossstrasse of Berlin, the place to be. Yeah, take a look at his work. I watch him, even when he was here in Minneapolis, and I said, trying to connect. Anyways, real quick, when Bob was here and we walked by an alley, I said, what do you see here in this alley? We had our cameras with us. And he's like, well, I see the linear plane of the third dimension colliding with the fourth dimension, and then there was the whole intercept of how the fifth dimension brought into the photograph that I was about to capture. And he goes, I'm like, you suck. Just like when we were in Munich with Benedict and we met some programmers that were there, and Bob's like laying up against the wall, filming and shooting, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? And then he shows me and I'm like, nice. All right, Bob, I'd love to stay and chat, but I'm hungry, man, I'm hungry. You gotta feed me, Seymour, feed me. All right, let's try it again. This is David Esquire coming to you live from EPHQ Lotus Garden in Long Lake / Wayzata, and not the other way around, Minneapolis, Minnesota. I will see you soon.